Members of the Pride, it is with great honor that I introduce our 2018 commencement speaker. Born in Los Angeles, California, Mr. Matt Neal has dedicated his life to education. He graduated from Swarthmore with a degree in English literature before pursuing a master's education from Harvard University. Mr. Neal is an education professional, having taught high school English for 7 years before founding YES Prep Northside in 2011. Since leaving YES Prep Northside, Mr. Neal has served KIPP San Antonio, and I think we can all say he has changed our lives immensely. It is because of Mr. Neal that we are all sitting here today, surrounded by our friends and family, why we can even graduate. So before I introduce him, I just want to say thank you. You've changed my life so much. It is my pleasure to welcome our founding director, Mr. Matt Neal, to the stage now.
We are the YES Prep Pride from the North Side. We are terrific, but you should not be terrified. We will succeed where others have not even tried because we have big dreams and we are the Pride. But you know what? Maybe you should be terrified. Depending on the you who's implied. See, there's danger in the idea of y'all spreading far and wide, since you clearly have no intention of letting yourselves be denied in your quest to make the best of the opportunities you've spied, and the world may not feel ready for this youthful, truthful tide, this unwavering wave of wonder from Houston's near North Side. When our acquaintance was first made, you were still in 5th grade. Sitting at your kitchen table, you may have been a bit afraid because I asked you to take a leap for your family, for yourself, into a future where success is measured in wisdom, not in wealth. And what do you know? You believed me. You closed your eyes and took a dive, and you followed my silly scooter to a warehouse on Jensen Drive. We made that jump in 2011, and in the 7 years since then, you've built a legacy of love in our little lion's den. With passion, you've pursued your goals, and with resilience, you will reach them. Your integrity ensures you'll do it right. You won't hate the haters, you'll teach them. You'll stay on track. Your discipline will keep your eyes on the prize, and because you practice empathy, you'll raise others as you rise. College, here you come. Not forgetting where you're from, bringing the pride to the planet, still dancing to the H-Town drum. You'll earn advanced degrees and deliver distinguished decrees in English and in Spanish and maybe even in Chinese. There will still be growing pains and days when the struggle hurts your brains, but remember how you got this far. You've stared down hurricanes. The skeptics will be many, but you're bound to prove them wrong. They don't know the humble hustle at the heart of Houston strong. So when demons of doubt surround you and the path to power appears too long, please just recall these 2 beautiful little words. You belong. Oh yes, you've earned this. You've worked and worried, flailed and fluttered and flown. You've come so far already. But you haven't made the journey alone. Some have had your back from the beginning. Mr. Holmes, Ms. Fowler, Ms. Thomas, who've modeled for us all what it means to keep a promise. Your teachers have given you their best, and you deserve no less. They've equipped you with the tools of truth to go forth and clean up our mess. You'll use them to clarify the clutter, to chop through the childish chatter, to cultivate the cubs rather than make the fat cats fatter. And with every glass ceiling you shatter, you'll lift others up life's ladder and design a different discourse in which black and brown lives matter. Those who love you, we won't be surprised. We've known it all along. So when you set foot on that far-flung campus, please remember, you belong. Whether you're staying close to home or heading off to Notre Dame. And whether or not you find fortune, and whether or not you find fame, do not submit to the constraints of someone else's frame or be fooled by the rules of someone else's game. See, there are those who would seek to tame you, who would savor any stumble that might shame you, but you'll stand tall when the bigots bend to blame you, and you'll be proud of what your mama chose to name you. Porque todos somos seres humanos y trabajamos con cerebros y manos y no importa el idioma que hablemos en la montaña que juntos escalemos. Nunca se han visto jóvenes tan brillantes, pero se levantan en los hombros de gigantes. Están aquí por los esfuerzos de sus madres. Tíos, tías, abuelitos, primos, padres, denles gracias de corazón y alma y marchen pa'lante con orgullo y con calma. El futuro les pertenece a ustedes. No los pararán ni prejuicios ni paredes. So, whether you become an entrepreneurial nerd or a justice-seeking jock, a YES Prep Northside teacher, or the best dad on the block, beware the temptation of temporary comfort, of trivial pop culture fluff. You don't need to go viral to have value. Put your faith in yourself, not your stuff. In those times when you'll wish you were braver, when the going gets tougher than tough, this is the most vital lesson of all. You were, are, and will be enough. Previous generations, they hear the buzz, but blindly wonder, what's the fuss? Of this, I'm convinced, though, we need you more than you need us. The status quo doesn't know what's coming. They haven't seen the likes of you before. A movement that looks like America. A revolution that sounds like a roar. So I'm standing to salute you, with the claws of my paws proudly curled, as you embark on your endeavor to rebuild a broken world. We're the YES Prep Pride from the North Side. We're terrific, but you shouldn't be terrified. We'll succeed where others haven't even tried because we have big dreams and we are the pride. We're the YES Prep Pride from the North Side. We're terrific, but you shouldn't be terrified. We'll succeed where others haven't even tried because we have big dreams and we are the pride. I love you. Congratulations.